Life often comes down to one simple decision: how we choose to see the world around us. Imagine for a moment that the entire universe is either friendly or hostile. This choice profoundly shapes our experiences, coloring how we interpret every situation, encounter, and challenge. Albert Einstein once suggested that this decision is fundamental to how we live our lives. It influences the opportunities we perceive, the obstacles we face, and the way we react to the people around us. Are we inclined to see warmth, kindness, and potential in our surroundings, or do we primarily see threats, anger, and hostility? The answer to that question determines not only our outlook, but also the kind of life we ultimately create for ourselves. This perspective is a cornerstone for truly understanding ourselves and our purpose in this world. The way we perceive our reality has a significant impact on our emotions, actions, and the overall quality of our lives. Every day, we are presented with countless opportunities to decide how we respond to events, both big and small. For instance, when someone cuts us off in traffic, we can choose to get angry, or we can decide to let it go, understanding that perhaps that person is in a rush for an important reason. Our choices reflect not only our character, but also how we decide to experience life. When we see the world as a friendly place, we attract more positivity, love, and fulfillment. We see the good in people, we forgive easily, and we focus on the things that truly matter. On the other hand, when we view the universe as hostile, we invite more negativity, fear, and frustration into our lives. Let me share a story with you that illustrates how our mindset can define our reality. Picture yourself at home when the power suddenly goes out. You are left in darkness, holding your car keys which slip out of your hands. You fumble around, realizing it will be nearly impossible to find the keys in the dark. However, you notice that the streetlights outside are still shining bright. It seems logical then to walk outside to where the light is, right? So you decide to look for your keys under the streetlight. As you search, a neighbor comes by and offers to help. After a while, they ask, "Where exactly did you drop your keys?" You point back towards the house and say, "I dropped them inside." The neighbor is puzzled and says, "But why are we looking for them out here if you lost them in the house?" The reasoning seems absurd. Yet, isn't this what many of us do in life? When faced with internal struggles, we often search for solutions in the external world. Like going to a doctor and expecting others to be prescribed remedies for our symptoms, we look outside ourselves when the real solutions lie within. It is not about changing others or circumstances, but about changing our perception and attitude. Only then can we truly solve our problems. This story highlights a common mistake we all make, trying to solve internal issues by looking for external solutions. We often believe that if we change our environment, the people around us, or our circumstances, we will finally find the happiness and peace we are searching for. But the truth is, everything we need is already within us. We need to look inward, confront our fears, address our insecurities, and embrace our true selves. Only then can we find the keys we are searching for, the keys to happiness, contentment, and fulfillment. One of the most empowering principles to embrace in life is the idea that there are no justified resentments. In a room full of people struggling with addiction, a simple sign read, "There are no justified resentments in this group." This message is powerful. Regardless of what others say or do, or how much anger or hatred might be directed towards us, holding on to resentment is never justified. Whether someone owes you money and hasn't paid it back, has mistreated you, or walked away when you needed them, holding on to bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. The venom of resentment only serves to destroy the person holding it. We can't undo the hurt that others have caused us, just like we can't unbite a snake. The bite itself doesn't kill us. It is the venom, our lingering negative emotions, that spreads and ultimately causes harm. To truly live fully and peacefully, we must let go of resentment and choose forgiveness, not for others, but for ourselves. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others or pretending that the hurt did not happen. It is about freeing ourselves from the emotional weight that keeps us tethered to the past. When we hold on to resentment, we give power to those who have wronged us. We allow them to occupy space in our minds and hearts, preventing us from moving forward. By choosing to forgive, we take back that power, We release the hold that the past has on us and create space for love, joy, and new experiences. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves, a way to cleanse our hearts and minds of negativity, allowing us to live more fully in the present. There is a profound truth in the saying, "As you think, so shall you be." It's essential to understand that our thoughts shape our reality. What we focus on expands, and the ideas we nurture tend to manifest in our lives. If our minds are filled with negativity, then negativity will grow. But if we choose to think about what we want, about possibilities, and about gratitude, then we open the door for positive outcomes. Our thoughts are like seeds that we plant in the garden of our minds. If we plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, we will harvest a life filled with obstacles and disappointments. However, if we plant seeds of hope, love, and positivity, we will reap a life filled with joy, opportunities, and fulfillment. It all starts with our thoughts. We must be mindful of the thoughts we allow to take root in our minds, because they will eventually grow and shape our reality. Keep your mind open to everything, yet attached to nothing. This openness is not about rejecting what we've learned or been taught, but about staying curious and receptive to new ideas. Every time we allow ourselves to be offended or rigid in our beliefs, we shut down opportunities for growth and connection. Instead, aim to keep an open mind, allowing new experiences and viewpoints to enrich your life without being tethered to a specific outcome. An open mind is a powerful tool for growth. It allows us to see the world from different perspectives, to understand others better, and to find solutions that we may not have considered before. When we approach life with an open mind, we become more adaptable, resilient, and compassionate. We learn to embrace change rather than fear it, and we see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be avoided. By cultivating an open mind, we create a life that is rich with experiences, connections, and possibilities. There is music inside every one of us. It could be a story, a passion, a dream, or simply the way we uniquely see the world. Each of us has something significant to contribute, something that makes us come alive. Henry David Thoreau once wrote, "If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away." Too often, fear keeps us from letting our music play. We worry about what others will think or whether we will succeed. So we stay silent, living lives that are safe but unfulfilled. The truth is, none of us were put here by accident. We all have a purpose, and our dreams and desires are a reflection of that purpose. Whether you have always wanted to write a book, start a business, or travel the world, whatever your unique dream is, it's crucial not to leave it unexpressed. The world needs your voice, your creativity, and your passion. Do not reach the end of your life regretting the things you were too afraid to try. Our dreams are not random. They are whispers from our soul, guiding us towards our true purpose. When we ignore these whispers, we deny ourselves the opportunity to live authentically. We may feel a sense of emptiness or dissatisfaction, knowing deep down that we are not living up to our potential. On the other hand, when we listen to our inner music and follow our passions, we experience a sense of fulfillment that cannot be found elsewhere. We feel alive, connected, and purposeful. We inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can change the world. A mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing has no interest in taking offense. It doesn't look for reasons to argue or to judge others. Instead, it approaches every experience with the perspective that this is interesting, and maybe there's something here for me to learn. People who live with an open mind aren't easily shaken by other people's words, opinions, or behavior. They understand that everyone has a different way of seeing the world, and that diversity of thought is what makes life rich and meaningful. Imagine how much more peaceful life would be if, instead of getting offended by differing opinions, we embrace them as opportunities for learning. By not attaching ourselves to a specific way of thinking or behaving, we allow ourselves to experience the fullness of life, unhindered by unnecessary emotional baggage. When we let go of the need to be right or to prove others wrong, we create space for understanding and connection. We begin to see others not as adversaries, but as fellow travelers on the journey of life. We learn to appreciate different perspectives, even if we do not agree with them. This openness fosters empathy, compassion, and a deeper sense of connection with those around us. It allows us to live in harmony with others and to find peace within ourselves. The message here is simple, yet profoundly life-changing. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. Life is a mirror that reflects what we project. By shifting our perspective to see opportunities where others see problems, to let go of resentment, and to stay open to all that life has to offer, we can create a reality filled with purpose, peace, and joy. Remember that you are the one in control of your thoughts and therefore your experience of the world. In the end, it all comes down to living a life without regrets. Don't let fear or other people's expectations drown out your music. Whatever that music is, whether it's a story, an adventure, a business idea, or an expression of love, let it play. Life is too short to leave our passions unexplored and our potential untapped. Be brave enough to change your perspective, let go of negativity, and most importantly, be true to the music within you. Live fully, love deeply, and always keep your heart and mind open to the incredible possibilities that surround you. Life is a journey filled with choices, and the choices we make determine the quality of that journey. Choose to see the good in others, to forgive, to keep an open mind, and to follow your passions. Choose to live a life that is rich with purpose, love, and joy. When you do, you will find that the world is indeed a friendly place, filled with endless opportunities for growth, connection, and fulfillment. Let your music play, and let it inspire others to do the same. Together, we can create a world that is more compassionate, understanding, and filled with hope.